Ooh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, everybody, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to Jazzgrass Gaming and
Oh
Big
yeah.
Life Trucking.
We're
I'm Dennis and this is Brian.
hell yeah,
Sorry.
hell yeah. You're probably wondering, hey man, what about ballin'? You know, I thought we was gangsters and shit. But no,
Gangsta's
GTA
gotta
San
work.
Andreas will be recording on later. But I'm sick as a dog because Dennis has once again infected me with his awful disease.
I keep influencing him. I'm so sorry.
I keep get every time he
the
comes
thing, the thing
over.
I,
Every time he comes over and he mentions something about either his nose or his throat, I'm the one who suffers.
well, the best part of it is he berates me for always being sick. I get a minor man cold, basically, what my girlfriend described it as, and then Brian almost dies. So, it's kind of cathartic to me.
Yeah, well, in
'Cause then I get
fairness,
to.
the illnesses that I was talking about, and I wouldn't say berating, more like scolding, it's like the fact that whenever you get sick, it's it's typically, you typically get it quite bad, right? You don't
Mate,
usually get like a simple cold or flu. Those are usually pretty forgettable. But you're like the one guy I know who's had the most cases of like, oh yeah, I've had strep throat,
mate, I'm probably jinxing it right now, but I'm amazed that I haven't had my appendix removed yet.
Honestly, yeah, I figured you might have already had it removed.
Tonsils aren't removed either. Maybe that's the
Yes, the
issue.
drilling site, it's the wrong place. Where's the polar base? Shit. Alright, but yeah, so we're doing missions in Snowrunner. Because that's just something we can record from the comfort of our own home. It's just
And it's
nice.
cozy. I like it. Yeah. It's a nice change of pace from my summer car, but still somewhat the same. I'd argue. You know.
Oh, hey, that's the cement I dropped when I played last time.
Oh well, good thing you dropped it there,
Yeah, it's
'cause we need
convenient.
it.
It's right
All right,
around the
so yeah.
corner from the polar base. Oh,
So basic.
that's why it's there. I rage
Yeah.
quit because I dropped it right there before the.
Okay. So the idea is that Brian's getting the surface parts, I'm getting the fuel, and whoever gets to the polar base first for punishment has to get the cement.
Hell yeah.
So start your engines and let's get going, baby.
Let's get trucking.
East down and bound. Loaded up and trucking.
Got a long way to go and a
A
short,
time to get there.
Oh man.
Oh man. So dude, yesterday there was the freakiest motherfucker in the store, dude.
Oh really?
The freakiest guy I've ever seen in the store. So basically we get a call on the headset like, yeah, there's this dude just kind of staring up like in the nothingness towards one of our bake-off employees, a girl, and she was pretty freaked out about it. Understandably so, because, well, he looked like a fucking schizo. so so I just kind of observe him from a distance, and he's just out. He's just staring out in space, nothing going on, and my my coworker from the other department, like, she steps in front of him, and I'm like, oh, you're dumb as shit. Like, don't step in front of schizos and start moving your hands. He's gonna snap.
Wait, did she what? Did she like wave her hands in front
Yeah,
of him?
yeah. It's just like, hello,
Oh my
hello, somebody
God.
there. And I was just,
Really?
but Brian,
Really?
but Brian,
How old
the thing
was she?
is,
How old is this person?
she's like
12?
30 or so. She's like 30, but she acts like she's 12.
I hope that this scenario goes to a place where it went horribly wrong for her. I mean,
Well,
how
that's
could
what
you
I
do
was hoping
something
as
so
well.
insanely dangerous?
I know, right? So I just stood there observing because I wanted to see that that bitch get clocked in the face, but sadly it didn't happen.
Ah,
But I did call the old security, like, hey man, we got a schizo going around. He's not doing anything bad. He's just out of it, you know.
yeah,
Rather have somebody there to just in case things happen.
yeah.
So he walks through the store and he bends his back like 180 degrees backwards. Like, this dude's the whole fucking 9 yards of fucking weird, dude. But later that evening, so he leaves. and I'm just working, and I see that dude standing in front of like a door for our for the little tiny magazine we have in the back, and
Yeah.
he's just 1,000 yards staring that shit. And I just look at him, I nod, I wink, and I say hey, and he goes, yeah, and he walks off, and I'm like, wow. We got some schizos up in here, mate.
That dude, yeah, he is not
Yeah.
okay.
So either he's on fentanyl, or he's on some kind of psychotic drugs, probably.
Yeah, right.
Because he did. So one thing you always notice about like people with mental disorders and that kind of stuff, they tend to have like a cord where they have all their things like attached to, so they don't lose it. And he had one of those, so that gave me the idea that like yeah, he's full on mental, like yeah. Shit, that was my day yesterday.
Man.
And for the rest of the day, I didn't do shit, so just kind of, yeah, working off my sickness, I guess. Yep, do that one.
I mean,
Particularly
mental
loading up.
illness, you know, it's scary shit.
Oh, dude, it's
'Cause
the freakiest.
you're basically losing yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing that's because people don't really realize that. But if you try to put yourself in their shoes, it's essentially like losing your ID. You're losing your
Yeah.
ego. It's nuts.
Like your whole person is just gone.
Because it's
Which is-
yeah, and it's just replaced by this bundle of paranoia or delusions or whatever. It's fucked up. But it yeah. To me, that's something that I always feel bad for people for is when they have such issues, because it is very much like a very very like fucked up thing. It's
Yeah, they can't help it.
no,
It's
that's the thing. Imagine the state of your brain just being completely out of your control. Just like the state that you're in, the thoughts that you're having. Like, imagine if something forcefully took you down certain
Yep.
thought patterns, and these thought patterns were, just it drove you fucking nuts. There's
Well, the
nothing
ones
you can do to
that
stop
really
it.
scare me is like the guys who like have full on like imaginary friends or enemies, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like actual people living inside. We have one of those walking around. He's also like comes over a lot, and lately he's been acting normal. He's the guy who was standing on the stairs like arguing with himself, and then said to his imaginary friend that he wasn't being reasonable. It's
Yes.
still the funniest thing I've ever heard somebody say.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, at least he's trying to reason with him, you know?
Yeah, he's
At
trying to
least
reason with
trying to
himself.
reason with the
Exactly.
guy, you know, he's at least giving it a go. Oh man, I mean that's just awful, isn't it? Just like, oh
but it's
my
a
God.
real problem
But you know
because
what's
like
crazy? So in the West, we usually, we have like, oh man, you hear a voice in your head and it goes like, oh, touch your mother's butthole, put the dog on fire,
tickle that kid.
kiss your boss in the mouth even though he doesn't want it, stuff like that, right? But then I hear that in places like India and like other Eastern places, these voices are usually a lot more playful and childlike.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Or it's more like, they're just generally, and of course that makes it sound like a more positive. It isn't.
No,
You
it still
know, it
would be
isn't.
fucking annoying if somebody was in my ear the whole day. Like you have a bad day and it's like, oh dude, everything is bubbly and fine, dude. It's gonna be fine. Great all
Well,
day.
it's usually things like, like, start laughing and clap your hands. Do a little dance, yeah.
Yeah,
Stuff
no,
like that. I mean,
yeah.
imagine you're working and all of a sudden your brain is screaming at you to dance, right? There's
know,
a
man.
whole parade going on in your head, and it's just going like, man, oh, join us. Oh, do this little dance with us. Oh, swing your arms around. Yeah. I mean, that would be, equally as
Inconvenient,
spooky
yeah.
as having bad voices that are going like, you know, yeah,
Definitely.
kick your granddad in the nuts.
But at least you're less of a hazard to society, I feel like. Because that's the thing, like, that's why I guess bothering is the wrong word to use, but it does bother me that, like, people like that are just out and about. You know, and I know that there is no feasible solution to always have somebody around to you know, support these people and all that kind of stuff. You can't really throw them in a home like we did in the fucking 60s and the 40s and back in the olden days. When you were autistic, you just get a fucking lobotomy or something. But,
Yeah.
but it's like, yeah, there's no real solution.
Oh,
Like, sure,
man.
medicine is a solution, but it's not accessible to everybody. And try and get a delusional person taking his meds, that's equally difficult. Let's see, gotta go right. How are you doing, Brian? Where are you?
At the place.
Oh, you beat me.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I even manually loaded my cargo.
Same. I mean, you had the easier path, of course. Not.
Yeah. I pretty much just used main roads.
Yeah, same, but I had to use the off-road to get here, eventually.
There we go. Yeah, no, I had a nice and chill route. Alright. Ow, I hurt my little Angie.
Oh, my Angie.
So...
My Angie's doing a little pee-pee.
Oh man, just a sec, I gotta...
Do a good old
There we
sneeze.
go. I gotta balance my body's temperature because it keeps going from shivering cold to boiling hot.
I feel you. I feel you.
So I had my my hood on, but it made me too warm, so I've just taken it off.
Man's got hot. Alright, I'm coming over the hill. Oh, yep. Don't flip. Alright, yeah. Finally. What's up, Polar Base? How you doing?
Oh, you came in from the other entrance. Oh,
Yeah.
how the fuck did I fuck this up again? I fucked this up on the episode where I recorded by myself as well. No! The cement is right there. Ah!
Did you...
I need an autonomous winch, bro. Is what I need. Let me tell you.
Oh, those are the good ones. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, you're in a predicament.
Well, I tried to take the corner, and I did the same thing as last time. I distract myself, and I just sort of take the turn like it's perfectly fine. But it's not fine, because my car, right, has to go through a million different postal codes just to
That
make a
is true.
single bend.
That's true. It's not very,
So yeah,
would call it.
I'm on my side, and I'm wondering if I should recover and go grab it. I
Well,
mean,
I'll go look. Let's see. Alright, do you want me to use the telephone pole or the electricity pole, Brian?
oh my god. Oh, I love Duke, but that was the dumbest moment I've ever had with him. It's
Yeah,
just
I
like,
feel if I just roll
it's
into
like,
you,
just
you'll
use the
flip over.
pole. What pole? The only pole in the fucking next 10 miles? What do you mean?
What pole?
That was such a wild moment to me that I the thing is, right, so I mean, Duke, I'm pretty sure he has got like, you know, he's autistic. I think he's got like PDO, in the Netherlands it's called PDNOS. I don't know what the English term is, but it basically means he's extra annoying. Nah,
Yeah.
just kidding. I love the guy, but you have to be ultra specific with him. You know, you
Yeah.
cannot just say, "Hey, you know, how about you winch over onto that tree over there?" No. There are a couple of trees over there. You need to specify exactly which one.
Yeah.
Now, let's say there's only one tree around, right? Doesn't matter. You have to specify that it's specifically that tree and not some other tree. Otherwise, he will look around for other trees.
Yep.
That's because his thought patterns are completely different from the norm, and that's completely fine. But it takes a lot of extra patience, which, as you saw in the previous session of Snowrunner, which you've obviously watched because you know you're a really cool dude and you like really good video gameplay, which we provide on our YouTube channel. You know, as you saw in the previous Snowrunner episodes, it takes some getting used to, man. It takes some getting used to. Because sometimes
That's
it's
definitely
like with the pole scenario, it's like, but there is only one pole around, dude.
yeah, it's like
This is like
it's the one wooden thing that isn't a tree.
And then with the water, right? He's like, what water are you on about? And it's like, well, I mean,
The ocean?
like there's only one place of water around. It's the really watery bit right next to you that's portrayed on the map as water.
Oh, come on.
Oh, don't tell. Oh, beautiful. Oh.
No. Damn it.
Damn.
I hate your truck, Brian. Why you gotta have such fucking big wheels?
I'm sorry. It's because we're driving around on the moon and gravity isn't real.
Come on.
Almost. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. We got
I got him.
Good shit,
Didn't
bro.
even need
Good shit.
directions.
Alright.
Alright.
Don't worry. I'm not quite Austin powered just yet.
Yeah, I'll go to the cement. Oh, you're...
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
I mean, the bandit is like... It's good, but it's also shit.
Don't worry, I'm doing a little shuffle that completely wow, I just annihilated my back wheel, but that's alright.
Yep. Oh.
I just annihilated my front wheel, but that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's
Just full
alright.
gas. It's full pull or nothing.
Sorry, my turn I got a turn angle of 10.
Oh, that is
My car only goes
spot.
my car only goes like 10 degrees. Oh yeah, this is where I fell over. That's why it pissed me off. I was like, why didn't I take more care here?
Definitely. Oh, and it's on a slope, and it's on an angle.
Let's see. So I should have
Can I just... Yeah, I can do this. Brian. Watch me do this. I'm gonna flip over.
I'll watch.
I got this shit, baby. I got it in the bag. It's like a cat.
I love the way your crane extends.
Oh yeah, it's great. I love this little crane.
There we go. Now I should be able to... Maybe if I winch this tree to death, I'll be able to see more. There we go.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks.
It'll give our audience a bit more more of a viewing angle.
I thought you were out here helping me, but...
What do you mean? You got the situation under control. Like, you're doing just...
Maybe I also like to have
fine.
a better view. Alright. Move it back a little bit. You know, keep her in balance.
See, that tree would have gotten in the way if you... yeah.
Exactly. So that's why I said thanks for helping me.
Beautiful.
Okay, now this is the dangerous part.
Yeah, it's always a bit tricky, because you're also at an angle.
Oh, other way. Hello?
Oh,
It's going down?
I think you're doing alright. I think you can even let go.
Now it's going down. Yeah.
On my screen it looks really, like...
Yeah, it should be fine.
Should
be fine.
On my screen it's like pixel perfect on the two little edges with the diagonal
exactly.
corners.
But I should still be able to back the camera.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay, and then a restore crane. And then flip the truck while going backwards. Let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at what other missions we have. So, the one that we're about to finish is the Polar Base Research. For which we've delivered 2 wooden planks, 2 fuel, metal beams, and surface parts, and now also cement, so that's good. That'll net us 6,100, which is good because I'm broke.
Ooh, nice.
Broke as fuck.
It happens, it happens. Okay.
There's also a mission to get 2 medium logs and 2 long logs delivered to the sawmill.
Oh, that's the one we tried with Duke, but then finish, I think.
Yeah, I think the logs are still somewhere on the map. Yeah, they are, just along the road towards it.
Oof.
Along with... Oh, wait, no, not the log trailer, because it belongs to Duke.
Aye.
And I couldn't,
I
could not afford
got
one
money.
myself, so...
Alright, I'm about to finish this contract. I mean, that was fast and efficient, baby.
Hell yeah, bro.
Alright, unload it.
Hey, I reached rank 18 with that. That's pretty cool.
Let's go.
That pushed me up to rank 18. That's nice. Alright.
Alright. How long have we been going?
A perfect 20 minutes. 20 and a half. That's beautiful.
That's
Everybody,
on the clock, baby.
I hope you
See
enjoyed
next
this, even though I'm
time.
quite sick and probably not as entertaining. We'll see you next time on Jazzgrass
Jazzgrass
Gaming.
Gaming.
Bye.
Bye-bye.